Major changes are in the works for how money plays a part in elections in Wisconsin.
The bills are flying through the legislature and will be up for a vote this week. Political reporter Jess Garp now in our news center to explain what they would do and, Jess, why they could really matter.
Well, they are one of a package of bills that are up this week that would literally rewrite much of the law that says how much money can be donated to politicians and what, if anything, we will know about those donors.
This is trying to put a whole blindfold over the whole process.
In a Capitol News conference, Assembly Democrats joined with government watchdog groups to rail against a list of bills up for a vote in the Assembly.
This sets the stage for a new legal form of money laundering.
Under the bill authored by Assembly Speaker Robin Vos, 4 major changes would be written into campaign finance laws. Contribution limits for citizens to political campaigns would be doubled to $20,000, and candidates could now coordinate with issue advocacy groups, which you've seen run ads like these. They focus on issues and don't use vote for or vote against language.
When Scott Walker made the biggest cuts to public education in the country, I was just shocked.
But attorney Susan Haff argued for a lighter sentence.
Those groups don't have to disclose their donors, so watchdog group Common Cause says it's likely much of the money would flow through those groups.
Even the doubled contribution limits will have little or no meaning in Wisconsin because virtually all the money now will flow to these secret issue ad groups who can then coordinate with the candidate.
The bill also allows unlimited giving to political parties and campaign committees and says that donors who give to candidates don't have to disclose their employer. Groups like the Wisconsin Democracy Campaign keeps a searchable database of that information.
It will ruin our ability and the ability of many other good government groups to find out who is giving money to try to elect one candidate or try to defeat another candidate.
Vos says including job titles but not employers will help protect businesses.
But to say who your employer is doesn't really make any sense because people are concerned about boycotts that could occur or have that employer be associated with a contribution when they knew nothing about it.
Now, the Assembly is expected to take up this bill on Wednesday, along with a bill to dismantle the Government Accountability Board and replace it with 2 commissions. It's expected the Senate could take it up in the coming weeks as well.
All right, Jessica Arp reporting live for us tonight in our news center. Jessica, thank you.